Glock with 50.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Not gonna lie, today we got 3 reacts. 3 little quick reacts. And then after the reacts, we finna hop in a game. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I wanna play Assassin's Creed, right? But I need more clips. So I might fuck around and play Repo or some horror game or some shit like that. Because I definitely need more clips. I ain't posted a clip in 2 days. And I can't lose my spot in that algorithm. I cannot do it. Probably already lost my spot. Gotta come back and drop like 2 or 3 clips the first day. So we got a clip farm tonight. That's what the fuck we need to do. We need to clip farm. I am running out of clips. I have no more clips to post. Alright, let's get into these reacts. I tested every $1 menu in America. USA edition. Same shit. By Kel Freezy.
Dollar menu dead, with fast food chains slowly phasing out those iconic. Is the dollar menu dead?
Yes.
With fast food chains slowly phasing out those iconic $1 deals, I'm on a mission to track down every last one that I can find across America before they disappear for good. Are these once
hell is
legendary
Randy's?
bargains still worth it, or have they become a thing of the past? Today, we're gonna find out.
We're here at the
Fancy ass
Golden
McDonald's.
Arches, the home of the $1 meal.
And they got a fancy
I'm
cup.
excited to see what you can get these
Sign,
days
like,
for
what
$1.
the fuck? Do they have the regular McDonald's cup or is this
Yeah,
shit
man.
different?
All right, everything's these days done on here. Here we go. Buy one,
Add
add
one
one
for
for $1. This right here is the play. For $5, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means that each item roughly
$1.25.
costs you about $1.25. And that is in line with the $1 thing here. Look at that, $5. That is banging. Not only that,
Damn, I look
but if you
missed
wanted
them
to be really
McDonald's
picky
deals.
about it, you can buy one of these and then just add one for $1. So you can get the double cheeseburger, and then for another $1, you've got a McChicken for $1 essentially.
Nah, I think you get the
All right,
2 double
$5.
cheeseburgers. That's the fuck I did.
That is actually an absolute bargain. I don't think we get that back home in the UK, you know. Thank you very much. Everything here has cost me $1.25. Now, McDonald's used to do genuinely a $1 cheeseburger. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I missed the
Inflation's
dollar
got us by
menu,
the
the snack
balls.
wrap, all that shit.
So, or maybe I should say, the
I don't even know that was on a
tariffs
dollar
have got us
menu,
by
but
the
that
balls.
shit hit. I know
Can't
that
get any
much.
simpler than that.
Anyways, in what world is this a small? This is a small in the US,
Yes.
just so people know. That is
Yes.
absolutely obscene.
Maybe
Let's look
a
here, we
medium.
got the 4 chicken nuggets, and I'll be the first to say it, this McChicken is absolutely tiny. It's about 2 bites and that's gone.
Thought that was like a medium or like a coffee small.
But if you think about it, with everything here being pretty
know,
much
maybe
$1,
I'm wrong.
I mean, that's pretty good value. It's not insane.
It is
It's
a
not what
medium.
McDonald's used
See,
to
you
be.
see
Put
the
it that
M
way.
right there. Literally see the M right there. Medium
It's not
and then large.
insane. It's not what
Wait, it's
McDonald's used to be,
medium
put it
fountain.
that way.
They gave them a medium.
They've, for some reason, given me
Okay.
ranch. I do not want ranch with my chicken nuggets, you know. That is absolutely vile.
Still ate
It's not
it.
going
though.
to stop me though, is it? In the US, everything just tastes a lot more filthy. I think this meal deal
What
is
does that
pretty
mean?
banging.
A lot
And
more filthy.
if there's one thing I know about the US, is their drinks are absolutely toxic. Look at the color of this. I'm about to consume this into my body.
That's my
and
favorite
God knows
drink.
what it's going to do to it.
That's my favorite
Huberman,
drink.
if you're watching, close your eyes.
That shit is amazing.
They're
That ain't got the
flat.
wall of love.
Oh, here's the sweet and sour. Oh, so did I get an extra sauce then?
That nigga say it's a bit flat. It's a fucking juice. It's not a pop.
Here we are. Now we're talking. This is the sauce. This is the best sauce that they do.
A bit flat.
Chips. Hot. Nothing beats McDonald's in-house. When you order and you take it delivery, it's good, but it's not fresh.
That is true. That is true.
For
Nothing beats
$5.
in-house McDonald's.
I'm impressed. I don't think back at home in the UK, you're getting this. Definitely not. Keir Starmer's Britain. All right, $5 for that.
Fuck the UK.
It's good. It's not what it used to be though. I missed that $1 cheeseburger. Each item there was technically $1.25. Still good value. Let's try another spot, see if we can find better value. Right,
It's gonna be a little
about to have my
hard.
first ever Jack in the Box. Now, I've been told that they actually
I've
have some
ever had Jack in
incredible
the Box.
value here. And that's ultimately what this video is all about. Like I said, first time having Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box Virgin.
The fuck? Jack Crabs, $3.29.
Hi there, hello. Can I please get, what's the difference between the 2 tacos and the tiny tacos? All right, so it's a bit of a...
Wait, what?
2 tacos and the
2 tacos, $1.79.
tiny tacos.
2 tacos.
All right, so
The fuck?
it's a bit of a...
I don't even see no. Why they show two different things?
The tiny tacos are advertised at $1.99, but they make you get 13 of them.
They
So
make you get 13 tiny tacos, so that's $26.
they completely bump you on that, but they also do one for 2 tacos.
Oh, 13 tiny tacos, $4.29. Oh, okay, that's not
Which
bad.
is
then.
$1.79. Then they had French fries for $1.79, or you could get the curly fries, the value curly fries. You have to make sure you say that, otherwise I think they bump you as well. And that was $1.99. So, in terms of like value for money, I'm excited to see what the 2 tacos are like, because for $179, that seemed like an absolute bargain.
$179.
I want to see the size of these tacos.
The way British people
Another thing
speak
to
be
add
so funny.
is they're also very valuable when it comes to your time, because I ordered this at 20 to 2 and I'm 7 minutes in, meaning I have 23 minutes left being sat here.
They
Oh
could
my
have
God,
called
what
out
the
their
hell is
name. They
this?
just said my friends with the
Creamy
camera.
avocado sauce.
The fuck?
All right, let's have a look here. What we got here? Are these the 2 tacos? Okay, this is 1 taco.
One
So this
taco
is
type
technically
shit.
about 90 cents.
Yeah, that's a
That's
pretty
pretty
decent sized
banging,
taco.
by the way. That is under $1.
For a little decent sized taco. Look, you wish we had a Jack in the Box by us. Now that looks
I've
like
never
a small,
had Jack in the Box
okay.
before. It's all right, to be fair.
Body and taco
$1,
from the
this is
upward point is
unbelievable.
insane.
Or
And
less
you can
than
charge
that for
his head
90
for the
cents.
taco.
I'm a little bit confused. Almost seems too good to be true. That is my asshole going to be running riot this evening? I'm not sure.
Probably.
I'm hoping not. I'm really
Probably.
hoping not. And here
The
is
second
the second.
taco.
It's just class.
Tacos.
I'm actually in shock.
Tacos
You
look
look at
fucked up, but they look
McDonald's,
like their
They
shells are
force you to
homemade.
buy in like a bundled meal. This, you just get 2 for just over $1. Like, what? Then here we go. So this is the
14
thing
mini
that they force
tacos.
you to buy.
13.
13 of? Here we go. These are the tiny tacos. 13 different tiny tacos.
Okay. I will fuck with those though. Like a nice little like
Well, hot,
snacking.
fresh
Like,
out the
just like, oh, I
microwave.
want a quick little
I
taco.
have no idea what the general consensus of Jack in the Box is here in America. But when it comes to value, that's got to be unreal. I know people in the comments will be going, ew, Jack in the Box, or like, that's disgusting, blah, 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 blah. This is fine. From a guy that knows nothing about tacos, this is pretty good. Now, what's funny is, I can pretty much
Excuse me.
get 4 tacos for the price of one of these drinks.
Damn.
If we ignore the tiny taco scam that I was just a victim of, put that there. We've got 2 tiny tacos and a drink. And then, of course, we can't forget
Two
the very
tiny
small, tiny
tacos,
baby portion of curly fries,
a drink,
right? That
and
looks
a
like
mini
it could just be
fries.
1 curly fry. This actually is more expensive than the McDonald's $5 menu
Damn.
meal, because in that I got a chicken burger, 4 nuggets, chips, and a drink. So
fries,
as a
chips,
bundle there, stinker. But
chips.
individually, just
Wait,
the
why
2
do you
tacos.
call
As
them curly fries?
a chicken burger? And
Hold on.
curly fries.
See,
Right? That
he called them curly fries, but
looks
then
like
when
it
it
could
came
just
to
be
the
one
regular French
more
fries, he called
burger.
them chips.
Stinker.
That's so
But
fucking weird.
individually, just the 2 tacos, I think we're going to struggle to find anywhere that beats that in terms of value. Just saying. That's it. A Jack in the Box. My first ever Jack in the Box. Went for the value munch. Pretty good, you know. I might get cooked in the comments, but I like Jack in the Box.
Now time for our long trek to our next location, Chick-fil-A.
Have we got anything? Wow, there is literally nothing here that's under even like $5. This place is zero value. Okay, there's one thing under $5.
Is that a salad? A
And
drink?
it's a Chick-fil-A biscuit. I'm worried about that bloody bird shitting on my head. Chick-fil-A
That biscuit
failed the
finna hit, though.
test. They have nothing there, even really under $5. So far, it's been pretty successful, I'd say. Oh, here we go. We're crossing. An absolutely incredible day here in LA to be trying out fast food, and more importantly, cheap fast food. In-N-Out Burger. I'm praying this thing has some
I
sort
had
of
In-N-Out
valuable
Burger
item on
one
the menu.
time. It's pretty good, I
because-
can't lie.
Boy, I would love to have an In-N-Out Burger right now. Oh my God, it is rammed in here. Not only is the queue outrageous, $4.25 is the cheapest
For a
burger.
cheeseburger?
That right there is
Damn.
absolute heartbreak. I knew it though. I knew in my head, I already knew they weren't going to be on the value grind. Now opposite, they've got an IHOP. Surely they do just one
Possibly.
pancake. $1 for
Something.
one pancake, IHOP.
Nah, I don't
Look,
think
I'm
so.
literally giving you free business juice.
I don't think so.
I dream of a fast food meal costing only $1. All right, let's see if they do anything for $1.
I don't think so.
I'll
They
just
definitely not.
Take a look for myself then, shall we? Hi there. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at the menu if that's okay. Thank you. Just want to see if you have anything for $1.
They definitely do not.
Not looking good. It is not looking good. Ooh, just a pork sausage. Just a pork sausage.
A
First of all,
sausage?
I've got to be in a bad way just to sit down and get one. English muffin, $5.
There's
$5.
one sausage.
Kids menu,
A
12 and
singular
under. Oh
sausage.
my God, do I have to be 12 and under? No, for $13. No, this is a bump. I'm not getting nothing
They
here.
taxing.
Oh my gosh, even the sides are $3. It's a bump. IHOP failed. God damn it.
I don't think if it's
How
like
can they
not no
come up
real
with an
fast
idea
food.
just to do one plain pancake for $1, and then everything like maple syrup could be another $1. The bananas on top, another $1. Come on, guys, dial in.
Hell nah.
Here we are, Burger King. Let's
I
see,
don't
they're
think
the
nobody would do
kings
that
of
shit.
Value scram. Looking pretty empty. Whenever you see this, it pretty much means they're doing something for dirt cheap.
Pretty
I didn't think I'd
much.
come to Burger King for a taco, but here we are. $1.99
Burger
for
King is top tier. I'm not gonna lie. Burger King is top tier.
the taco. Combos. I don't want a combo. I just want.
I haven't had them in a while, though.
deals, bro.
I
All
said
right,
they're like a
lo
solid
and behold,
B8 tier.
We've actually got 2 items here. One, the cheeseburger. She said when you have the app and you're a member, then it's only $1 for the cheeseburger. Second of all, the crispy taco that they do is under $2 as well. So
When the fuck
$1.99.
did Burger King get a taco?
Burger King are up right now.
Yeah, maybe I need to eat
King's
Burger
so
King
up
more.
Right now. Literally, you just download the app. Oh, I've got no problem downloading the app actually. Well, I've got unlimited data when I downtrap you. This cannot just get fly. Use this for crispy taco.
But my ass senses be tingling.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, very crispy actually. Dare I say that this is better than Jack in the Box? Let's find out. Obviously, tacos seem to be on a deal here.
Where the fuck? That cause like that's not no regular taco shit.
Getting a lot of oil and grease on my fingers. Never a fan of that.
Maybe a little bit, but like that's like a homemade type of taco shit. It seems like.
Beef tastes a little bit weird.
Hey, cause it's fucking hamburger
I'm
meat.
not sure if I prefer this, you know. I mean, look, for $1.99, it's tough to
Just take
complain.
their
but
burgers and chop it up.
overall, though, it's actually all right. It's pretty nice. I'd rate this taco like a 6.5 out of 10. Now this is it,
6.5
the holy
out of 10.
grail, the $1 cheeseburger. Wow. I'm not too sure. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think we were going to get one of these today because it just doesn't happen anymore. Now, admittedly, nowadays you have to sign up for an app and be part of like a membership rewards program. But still, this right here,
Those rewards programs
I'm very
will be worth
impressed.
it. I can't even
$1.
lie.
Bloody pickles. Now, when it comes to the cheeseburger
I hate
ranking,
pickles.
I do
Pickles
rate
hit.
a
I love
McDonald's
pickles.
cheeseburger higher than a Burger King, but for $1, the Burger King comes out on top. So there we have it. So far, Burger King has definitely provided the most value that I've seen so far. There we have it, Burger King. Wow. I got to put some respect on Burger King's name because it gets a lot of stick these days, but a $1 cheeseburger, a $1.99 crispy taco. Yeah, I'm up. Let's head to the next spot.
Burger King.
Guys, I'm over here. Where are they going? It's the best food review channel on the internet. What are they?
My bad, y'all. Damn, what the fuck is they towing?
What's going on?
If you guys have made it this far, there are over 60% of you guys the best food.
My favorite American fast food, or at least it was. Now, I'm not too sure if they do anything for around $1, but we're about to find out.
The fuck changed?
Don't let me down now. Yeah, what's like the cheapest deal that you do?
Oh, he got
We
the
have a bit of
4 for 4.
controversy. Stuff has gone down. Wendy's, I don't know what you've done, but you got rid of a fantastic offer. It was
Fidgets? Oh, wait, they got rid of the 4 for 4. It's only the biggie bag now.
$5. And I even watched this fella's video, Tonio. He managed to get this deal. Why is this deal not on offer here in LA? So I ended up getting the next best thing, kids meal. So instead, this is $5 and everything averages out to about $1.50. Still, I'm pissed off.
Damn.
Tiny kids burger. To be fair, very respectable portion of fries.
True. It's a lot of fucking fries for a kid.
And a toy.
And a toy.
And of course, a drink, in fairness. Now this is essentially 4 things, one of which not edible, for $5. So
Fidget bot.
I still feel like I didn't get the deal that Tonio got, but we'll try it nonetheless. Right?
They said the
Let's
kids
see what
nowadays
my
got brain rot, so you need to give them something
$1.35-ish got me.
that fucks with their attention. Don't hit. That burger's hit.
I love the beef that they use in Wendy's. Even if it turns out to be horse meat, it tastes good. Wendy's is still up there. Top fast food restaurant. Now let's see what this $1.50 toy is like. It's called a fidget bot. Spin.
Personally, this might be controversial, but my top 3 fast food restaurants are... Damn. My top 3 fast food restaurants are Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. And then for the, what's it called? For like that one little pick, we'll go Del Taco. For that little 4th pick, for the honorable mention, Del Taco.
Spin.
So we got, my top 3 are Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, and Del Taco for honorable mention.
Let's see if I've been scammed or not. Right, okay. Here we go. Or spin. How does it work? No, have I been scammed? I'm definitely doing this wrong.
You're supposed to like fidget.
It's put me in a bad mood. I feel like I've been scammed. Oh my god. Oh, boiling. So there it is. Wendy's value, not
Nigga
great.
grabbing one fry at
But
a
more
time,
annoyingly,
the same.
how come the other guy managed to get a really good deal and I didn't? Is it because we're in LA and everyone just jacks up the prices?
Yes, 1,000,000%.
Someone's got to let me know. Anyways, it's not bad, but it's not great.
The fuck? There's a lot of niggas on bikes.
Yo! Hello, mate. Congratulations, brother.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Randy's Donuts. I'm about to go test
I'll
this.
open.
Have you ever been to it before?
No, I've been to Randy's nuts before, never donuts.
You've been to Randy's what?
Randy's nuts, I've never
Oh,
Where the fuck
Randy's
is
Nuts.
that?
Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, that's okay, fine. Yeah, you got me. What flavor of donut should I get? Salty nuts.
donut.
Salted donuts, even. All right, brother. You want to join the channel? All right, guys, you can leave a comment. Should Randy join the channel? I think this comment section might get a bit crazy. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, so we're here at Randy's Donuts. Supposedly they do a $1 donut, or close enough, so let's try it out.
$1
I'll just
donut?
take a glazed one and a vanilla ice cake as well, please.
Unfortunately, we're out of the vanilla ice cream.
Sick.
Okay, I'll just take just the glazed ones, okay, then. Oh, yeah, could I grab a donut round as well? Sure. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. That one was free. Amazing. Perfect. Thanks so much, man. Have a good day.
Is that the place? The place with the fat ass donut? That's them? They reopened?
All right, now I love a donut.
I mean, they made a second
Here,
location?
$2 for 2 donuts. Now, that is because he chucked in the little round donut for free. But usually, this right here would cost you 70 cents. So that's
Damn.
under $1 for that. Absolute bargain here. Let's try
That's
the
a good ass deal.
70
70
cents
cents for that donut.
round donut.
You just want like a quick little bite of donut.
I'm liking the strawberry.
That bitch tripping.
All right. Anyways,
Full
that
on
is a
tweaker.
very doughy donut. It's very thick. It's a heavy sitting donut. It's gonna sit in your stomach. But
Why the fuck she got that big ass coat? She's in LA. Like, it's nothing but sun where the fuck they be at. Why the fuck she got the big ass coat?
the glazing on this
Like I said,
is
certified
premium. Randy was
tweaker.
right. I'm glad I got his glazing on the top there. What I will say is, this is gonna sit in your stomach. This is not a light donut, and it certainly has nothing on my beloved Crosstown Donuts back home in London. All right, wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of Randy's Donuts. I've definitely had better, but again, there's always a but with today's videos because I'm not in a position to
Right, but it's
complain
cheaper.
when we're on the hunt for value. Big donut, small donut, good donuts.
The fuck?
It's taco time.
Del Taco.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes,
I'm
I
going
fucking
crazy.
love Del
We're here
Taco.
at Del Taco. Is this place going to provide me more value than the place opposite it?
Yes.
Sorry, sir. He's been caught in the crossfire. Yeah, anyway, Scientology. Maybe I could get Tom Cruise in this video. I heard he's he's
I thought it was like a Taco
a
Bell.
fan.
But like
The
he
Hollywood
hid
sign in
behind
the
the sign
distance
or
too.
some
We're
shit.
taking everything off here.
Oh shit.
Quick, G-Film. Look at this. $3 for a burrito. That's a good start, but it's not good enough. Real deals, real value, real flavor.
All them bitches like $1, son, ain't they?
Come on then. 3 snack tacos, two. I'm doing it.
$2.49.
Hi there. What's like the best deal that you guys do?
We have the Super 7.
I saw that there was like snack tacos for. What was that one? It was on the door there. Oh, is that just on Tuesday? Could I grab the mini cheddar quesadilla and the 2-piece mini cinnamon churros?
He should have
please?
did the Super 7.
Oh, you want to talk about speed as well, bro? Let's go. The food's gonna go across the table here. Ready?
Sick.
Wait, let's do that again. Ready? All right,
Fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be way cooler and smoother than it was. Anyways, the thing that I'm most interested about here is the snack taco. What's with all these places and the tacos being
Snack
the part where they
tacos.
get the deal? Is this the snack taco?
No. Is it?
Look at that. That doesn't look very appealing, does it?
That's a little quesadilla
Next
shit.
up, the snack
Snack
taco.
taco.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh wow, for $1.29.
Real taco.
I'm gonna get stuck into this.
Fucking that
This
bitch
looks
up.
way better than that. This was almost $2. This, $1.29. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that shit hit. Real meat. Pause.
this is unbelievable. I can't believe it took us all the way to get to Del Taco here to experience the best taco. Who would have thought? I mean, I've eaten most of it now, but a fair amount of beef, good amount of cheese. The lettuce is a little bit scraggly, but best taco. It's not even up for grabs, not even up for debate. And just know, if it wasn't for inflation, that would be $1. Here,
Probably
little
be under.
sweet treats. I know
Said
there's a
like
lot of you
75
lot
cents.
watching this right now that love a little sweet treat. This looks like a very, very sad churro. One that, oh my god, that's just
Damn.
pure sugar.
How much is this?
This was $1.99, sir. No sauce for the churro, just raw dog in the churro.
The fuck you supposed to dip a churro in?
It's okay. It's okay. Don't need to get the churro when for $1.29 you're getting the
Snack
getting a
taco.
taco. Right, here comes maybe one of the saddest sights we've had yet on this channel. Bread and cheese, baby. Tortilla and cheese.
Quesadilla. Literally
I
what
mean-
it is.
In what world are you getting this over the taco?
I don't think
This
there
is a
is
sorry
one.
sight. The churro's passable. The taco on top of this world. I'm buzzing about that.
And you might
And
go
I'll be
back and
honest
order
with
some
you,
more
if I was never
tacos.
going to do this video, I never would have found out about that taco. Shout out to Del Taco. And I rented out the whole gaff to myself. Private viewing, private tasting, tunes. I jumped on the aux. It's a real experience here at Del Tacos. Anyways, that's it. Value complete. And Del Tacos, you smashed it out the park.
I've got to
WV.
tip my hat to two of
Those
the
are
best,
best.
which are Jack in the Box and
Del
also
Taco.
Burger King.
What?
An
Burger King, really? Not Del Taco? I feel like you ain't look hard enough.
honorable mention definitely goes out to Del Taco. It's safe to say that while the $1 menu isn't quite dead, it's certainly not going to be around for much longer.
I don't know. WV. This is I Tracked Down the Baby Born Next to Me 30 Years Later by Max Fosh.
This year, I'm turning 30 years of age. And for my
Yeah.
birthday, I only want one thing. I
He's
want to
getting
meet the
old.
babies born in the same hospital as me on the same day. I don't just want to meet them. I want to spend our birthday together. So I'm going to be throwing this reunion on our birthday. And if I can't find anyone, I'm going to be having the loneliest 30th birthday ever. This is the story of how I've spent 4 months of my life. Get your reunions here, get your reunion. Traveling around the world and going above and beyond. I'm actually feeling really gutted. I'm a little bit out of options. Just to meet my twins. So, like with every good story, let's start at the beginning. Here's what I know. I was born on the 3rd of April 1995 in St Thomas's
Hey, him in
Hospital,
a
London.
dress.
And that's it. So, I decided I was going to ask the one person who was there at the time. My mum.
Mum, do you know who was our doctor who gave birth to me?
Mr. Ferguson?
Is he still alive?
No, he died.
Sick.
Do you know any of the name of the nurses?
No.
What about your midwife?
No.
Did you know any of the other people in the wards that day?
I wasn't paying much attention to anybody else, frankly. I wasn't quite in the mood. It wasn't a social event.
Right, Mumsy wasn't particularly helpful. She knew the square root of nothing. I don't live too far away from hospital. Plan now is to go back to the scene of the crime.
I've had some flyers made. Put a these up on the notice board, chat to anybody, see if I can get any information.
Here you see a man blissfully naive as to what happens if you stroll into a working hospital and ask for private medical records.
I've got birth announcements in here.
Because as I arrived with my flyers
Yeah,
for their
both
notice board,
announcements.
I learnt a quick lesson.
Got kicked out.
Do not do that. As soon as I turned up, I was immediately asked what I was doing. It was me just saying, I'm trying to have a baby reunion, which made me sound mental. Literally next to Westminster Bridge. So I guess I'm just going to go and ask people on the street.
As I quite rightfully received a slap on the wrist from the hospital, surely someone outside the hospital might be able to help me. Baby reunion. Were you born on the 3rd of April 1995? No. I was cranking the
April
Fox
3rd,
charm up to 11, but it seemed that nobody wanted to
Goddamn.
talk to me. It was like school all over again. Hello, sir. Where were you born? Londoners aren't famously keen to chat. An issue that I found was that the Houses of Parliament wasn't quite the gathering spot
what's
for
this
people
shit at
born
the
at St
bottom?
Thomas's, and I was mainly finding myself speaking to a lot of tourists. Where were you born?
Czech Republic.
Montreal. In Colombia. You're from Korea, okay, so you don't know any babies born on the 3rd of April 1995 in this hospital. Were you born in this country? That sounds a bit Brexity, doesn't it?
That wasn't hugely helpful. There was one guy at the end there that was pretty close.
Did he upload his shit in a different
April
resolution?
95? Genuinely?
Ultimately, that feels like
Cut out. For me to scroll left and right, side to side. Why the fuck is there a fucking scroll bar? And why the fuck is the audio, the quality 720p? I don't know.
slightly just kind of like floundering. I have no gauge about how many people were born on the same day as me, let alone trying to find one.
Luckily, I knew someone who could help with that. Introducing
Like, what the
Afra.
fuck
She's a
is
friend of the
this?
channel and someone who delivers babies professionally.
How many babies will you deliver every day?
Me personally, 1 or 2, maybe max. But I
Damn.
guess the unit overall, over 24 hours, could be up to 12 babies born. It would probably be quite hard for you to try and find
Well.
12 people within like 69 million. It's always worth a try.
You're unsure.
It's a needle in a haystack, Max, for sure.
Oh god.
If anyone can do it,
It
you
gotta be
can.
a ton about the way he uploaded it.
Right, I've got to go, but thank
A
you very
fucking
much.
scroll
This is
wheel
gonna
on the
be
bottom of my
so
YouTube
hard.
videos is
That
saying.
was not a great call. So 12 people within a population of 69 million. That means the chance of finding one person is 1 in 5.7 million, which is the
Yeah.
equivalent of trying to find an individual within 60 Wembley stadiums. When you put it like that, that sounds nuts.
The odds were stacked against me. Even if I could find just one person, that would technically be a reunion. So I turned to my bread and butter, social media.
I need to make this an online series, I think.
But before I made any content, I needed to set up an
Online
email,
series.
which would act as a tip line for any leads.
I'm thinking, where are the babies at gmail.com.
Are you my baby? Show me your baby. That's something very different.
That's crazy.
No, that's not.
That's
Were you
wild.
a baby at gmail.com.
Are you my baby at gmail.com? Is it available? No.
Who the hell has got that?
Are you my baby one? Whey!
With the email sorted, I then made a TikTok explaining my story, hoping the internet would
And nigga
basically.
went
With
through
the email
two different
sorted,
setups. Went from
I
the
then
paper
made a
towel
TikTok
to a paper towel in a
explaining my
box.
story, hoping the internet would basically do its thing.
Let's put that on the internet. And the quality of the leads that the email was getting, what have we got? Really varied.
I've been signed up to a horse fact of the day. Apparently, horses can't vomit or burp. I've been signed up to some Texas house viewings. I wasn't after any property in the Dallas area, but that's kind of you to think of me. Hi from Pee Pee Poo Poo.
Nigga said we need. They said that's either bots or that's real estate agents. Like I need to get my portfolio.
One of you
back.
sent
Like,
me
we
a
got
beauty
people trying to do my
proposal for
shit.
human hair. Where are you getting the human hair from? But beneath this tomfoolery, there was one glimmer of hope. This one is promising. Hi Max, I'm finally catching up with you. Social media does wonders. After a little digging, I found your YouTube channel. All I can say is that I'm impressed and intrigued by what you're doing here. You have some serious talent, and you're right, we're practically brothers from different mothers. All on the same day, year, and even in the same hospital. And you're right, I'm messing with shut the eye. You. There is a high chance I made you read all of that with your hopes up. Sorry, you're a great guy. That's exactly what you've done. I'm really disappointed. It turns out if you just give members of the public your email address, you're just going to get absolutely insane emails. And like even when I do find somebody, what do we talk about? Hi, how's life? What have you been up to for the last 30 years? There is one silver lining, because I don't hugely need to panic, because I have hosting a Horizons in use quickly. The press started to pick up the story.
I don't know why The Independent has now run the story.
Things were about to get
I didn't even get her his
out
like that.
of hand.
Making shit go to
Because the
just like,
dominoes had
I just
started
like
to fall.
You know, like,
Guys, stop what you're doing. The people of Guernsey are invested. Yeah!
oh, shit.
It's going global, baby.
Influencers had cabaretier Max Force.
The articles kept coming and coming. And then Greg James, host of BBC Radio 1 Breakfast Show, has DM'd me. Great idea. Breakfast show bit.
Welcome to Radio 1 Breakfast. It's a great idea.
I need to cater for the party, so, it's just about how many cocktail sausages I get, if I'm honest.
My cat Keith was born on the same day as Max Fosh.
Radio 1, newspapers, the Guernsey Press, the big boys.
This is going nuts.
And all this noise
ain't no bullshit. They must not have shit going on in British for a nigga trying to throw a birthday party to make the fucking national
led
news.
to my biggest opportunity to find someone thus
In
far.
all of
Big day
Britain.
today. Currently on the way to
all of UK.
Capital FM. 9 million people listen to this show. I mean, surely one person listening will get in touch. This is it.
With such a big audience, this was my big break.
How are you? I'm very well, how are you?
And after some pleasantries, we got straight into it.
Max Fosh as well. He's here in the studio, everybody.
I pitched the same pitch I'd done 1,000 times.
So I'm trying to find a baby born on my birthday in the same hospital. How is that going so far, please? Well, I'm here, Will, this morning. That's why. That's what I thought. Were you born on the 3rd of April 1995 at St Thomas's Hospital in London? Is that you? 9 million people listen to this radio station. Surely one of them. Come on, you'd think,
Hopefully
right?
one
And
person.
later in the show, the producers told me that they had something for me.
Now, no. Like I said, 9 million people listen to Capital, right? Yeah.
The niggas found somebody.
And I can tell you that this morning, right here on Capital Breakfast, Max, we've not been able to help you.
Sick.
God, no, I'm sorry. Max Fosh, everybody. Thanks. So good to see you, man.
Another failed
Later.
attempt, and unfortunately, I was staring down the barrel of abject failure.
Just left
Yeah.
Capital. I'm actually feeling really gutted. I thought that would be the ticket, the magic moment. So I'm not really sure where I can go at this point because, as you heard, they have 9 million people listening. So if they're not going to be able to find anyone, I don't think I will be able to.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll find somebody. One person.
So there has
At
been
least.
a development. It's been like
Maybe not
4
though.
days since the Capital FM appearance, and I hadn't looked at the email at all. I thought, people are just going to send me horse facts, there's no point. But I just opened my email, and found an email from a guy called Andrew that literally says this. Hi Max, I was listening to the radio and heard about your baby
God,
reunion.
that nigga
I'm a
need to clean
newspaper
his
archivist and
screen.
collect newspapers throughout history. Not sure it'll be useful, but please feel free to come down to my
The fuck
warehouse
is on
in
his-
Kent and we can have a look. Cheers, Andrew.
Come down
I
to my
don't
warehouse.
know whether this is going to be a useful thing
That
to
nigga
do.
fucking with
Although
people
there's
with
no
money
way
now.
I'm going to go to some random's
Nigga said, I
warehouse
own the
in
whole
Kent.
warehouse.
I'm currently in Kent. Been on the radio, I've been in the newspapers, I've done all of that. But weirdly, the answer might just be a man in Kent.
And that man was ready to show me his warehouse.
I'm very well, how are you? Nice to meet you, I'm Max. How are you doing? Oh my word.
So, yeah, this is me.
It smells so remarkable in here as well. It's like...
Oh, he owned like all the old newspapers. Nigga took a business of collecting old newspapers. And
Yeah.
Andrew has collected every single newspaper that has been printed for the last 150 years.
There's another original from the Titanic disaster. Prince William.
That's the original from the
Falklands
Titanic.
War, Diana and Prince Charles, Vietnam War, Led Zeppelin.
How many newspapers are in this warehouse?
I haven't counted, but it's got to be at least 250,000.
This is awesome.
But how would this stack of papers help me? Well, he mentioned that there might be some gold in birth announcements in the papers. Sometimes people will announce their baby, and so he had pulled out a huge pile of newspapers from early April 1995.
So they're going to be in here somewhere. Let's get digging.
And the only thing that we could do was get digging. It was slow work, and having had not
We
much
gotta
luck
find
for about
something
half an hour, Andrew then found something that Mum hadn't told me about.
There's you.
You found me?
Found you.
Let's have a look. Oh my god. Of course I was in the Telegraph.
Here I am. Fosh, 3rd of April, to Helena and Matthew, son Maximilian Arthur and brother to Talita.
And then a few rows under me,
Oh my god.
there was a name.
They found somebody.
Oh my god.
A name born on the 3rd of April 1995 in St Thomas's Hospital. And that name will be told to you next time when this story culminates. But let me tell you, it gets madder than I could have possibly imagined.
Is this... Oh my god. I'm so sorry. You were born on the 3rd of April 1995 in St Thomas's Hospital in London. I really hope it turns up, because otherwise I've just done this on my 30th birthday.
See you soon.
Bro, what type of clickbait is that? What the fuck? Type shit.
Getting in here.
This is inside Trump's White House in 2025. Exclusive access. I was about to say executive access, but it's exclusive. I'll be right back for your grass and water. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Took a little longer than I expected.
Entering in here. In the Oval Office right now.
Do you have any questions, please?
President.
Entering in here. In the Oval Office right now.
Do you have any questions, please?
President Trump.
No, let's not stop.
Mr. President.
Mr.
President.
Well, it's a legal dispute, so I just wanted to get some clarity on it, Mr. President.
That's why nobody watches you anymore. You have no credibility. Please go ahead.
And is it normal for Trump to attack you like that? And what's it like here inside the White House?
Well, we're all gas and no brakes here at the White House. We had 4 years to really prepare for this amazing moment, this mandate. Over 77 million Americans who voted for President Donald Trump.
And for the people that did work underneath Joe Biden here in the White House, how do they describe the changes they've seen here since Trump's gotten into office? Today, I'm going inside of the White House and I'm bringing you with me. It's 2025 and Donald Trump is changing the way how the White House operates. Traditionally, the White House is only available to news sources like Fox News, CNN, and other traditional news media outlets. However, they're changing the way the White House operates because they know that more and more people are trusting less in the mainstream media and watching more people like myself who tried their best to bring the best news possible without being paid and bought out by outside interests to push certain agendas. And in this video, I'll be going into the White House on 2 separate days, showing you what it's like in Trump's second term. I'll be going into the famous Eisenhower building, touring the grounds of the White House, giving behind-the-scenes looks into the press briefing room, interviewing White House staff to see how they are operating, and entering into the famous Oval Office for a meeting with staff to see how they are operating, and entering into the famous Oval Office for a meeting with a foreign leader, the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele.
Sitting there, got a room full of reporters.
And here are just a few significant events that happened here inside the White House. John F. Kennedy navigated the Cuban Missile Crisis from inside of the Oval Office. Barack Obama ordered the raid of Osama bin Laden from the White House. And Donald Trump has signed a lot of executive orders inside of the White House. And Bill Clinton also got his, wait, I probably shouldn't include that part, but Bill Clinton did do some interesting stuff in here with a woman by the name of Monica.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate.
However, the White House is extremely important, as you guys all know. This is going to be a video like you've never seen before.
Y'all seen that pressure pack presidential candy? Hold on, look at this shit. Pressure pack presidential candy. Look at this shit. This shit crazy as hell. That was less blurry. Them niggas is hilarious, bro. I swear to God.
Love this country as much as I do. Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I promise you guys to make the best content I possibly can. I'll even shake on it if you guys do hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and now let's go inside of the White House. To just enter into the White House, you had to be vetted prior by Secret Service, and then you go through multiple rounds of Secret Service security checkpoints to enter inside of the White House. Right here is the Eisenhower building. But right here, the most important place, and the reason why it gets tapped on this video is because of the White House. The White House is separated into 3 segments. 1, the West Wing, 2, the Residency, and 3, the East Wing. And right here is where the Oval Office is, and there's also a room called the Situation Room where very important meetings go down, such as when Osama bin Laden was taken out, Obama ordered the raid there inside the Situation Room. And now we're gonna go into the Eisenhower building, show you guys what it's like. This is a very important building here on the grounds of the White House. You come right inside, you have the new iconic photos that Donald Trump took for his 47th term. I mean, from the look of that photo, you think our president's messing around. He looks pretty dang serious. And we got nice guy, J.D. Vance right there. Now let's go see what else this building's like. And this building here, as it is on the grounds of the White House, is actually built underneath President Eisenhower, as this is a spot where a lot of the people and the staff from the president, the vice president, and anybody inside the White House, their staff is here inside of this building. So this building right here is filled with important documents. Most things that pass through to the White House eventually come through here. Fun fact about the Eisenhower building, there's actually a bowling alley at the very bottom of the Eisenhower building. The bowling alley was so popular here in the Eisenhower building that it led them to build the second one that's inside of the White House. This is the Indian Treaty Room. Right here, they do swearing-in ceremonies and other big events where they have press come through. The architecture here so far inside of the Eisenhower building is pretty amazing. Everything is so detailed. For instance, just right here, the texture and the colors of this wall, you have purple mixed with gold, mixed with turquoise, and marble walls. And even the ceilings here are amazing. You can see the architecture and the woodwork that went into this building here. It is amazing here inside the Eisenhower building, and we're not even into the White House yet. The rest of the Eisenhower building was filled with cool items such as the first televised inaugural podium, the president's barber chair, massive spiral staircases, and much more. And now it was time to enter into the West Wing to go have some lunch. Now we are walking into the West Wing. Right here you have all the details. You even have the Tesla that Donald Trump bought from Elon Musk after all the Tesla attack to show support of Elon Musk. That is the Tesla right there.
Weak ass
And unfortunately, once I got into the West Wing, I could not film
car.
any longer because how private and secure the West Wing needs to remain. However, just a few days later, I was invited back to the White House as
AI
Nayib Bukele,
generated
the President
video.
of El Salvador, had a very important meeting with Donald Trump. This is going to show you what one of these meetings looks like between a foreign leader
That nigga funny
and the
standing there
President of the
selfie
United
posing.
States. Today we're going in as press. We'll have press credentials, and we'll be able to show you guys a lot more as to what happens inside the White House, what it looks like, and how these meetings go between foreign leaders like Nayib Bukele and Donald Trump. And around the exterior of the White House, there's a 13-foot high fence, and this fence is actually a lot more technical than you would think. It is ram-proof and climb-proof, so that way nobody can climb on top, or if a car were to try to drive through, it cannot drive through because of how deep down the poles are underneath the concrete. And then if somebody were to somehow get across, there's infrared lasers all across.
Damn, so they saying the poles go in here, and then down, and then down. Some deep ass poles.
Across the White House lawn, so that way Secret Service could track anybody that comes in or out to make sure that nobody can get close to the president. Now they just approved us to come in. They gave us a press badge. This is going to give us access to film a lot more than the first time I came to the White House. Now we're going in. Here we go. Right here, you have the beautiful White House right there, and you have active duty guards coming in to welcome Nayib Bukele as a foreign leader is coming to the White House today. Now this is the West Wing right here.
Those are active
this is
duty
where
niggas?
all the important business goes down inside the White House. This is where the Oval Office is at, and all the other important rooms for the president's meetings take place here in the West Wing. And the reason for the
That's
meeting,
that backpack niggas be talking about. They say you just need that little they said you just need that little backpack, and you pay for the little subscription. It's that backpack. That nigga got the same backpack.
For the president's meetings take place here
look at
in
that wire
the West
right
Wing. And the reason for the meeting between Donald Trump and Nayib Bukele today is because with all the immigrants that came into the United States over these past few years, so many gang members have came in, and a lot of these countries, like Venezuela, for instance, do not want to accept their gang members from Tren de Araguas. So therefore, the United States has signed a deal with Nayib Bukele to send these prisoners to a prison called SECA, a maximum security prison, where these prisoners will then stay. That is the reason for their meeting today, to talk about what more they can do to work further together, and I imagine to thank Nayib Bukele for also accepting these prisoners into their prison system. So today, they're gonna be coming right through here, through the West Gate, and we'll show you guys everything, and I will even be trying my best to ask some questions. We're gonna have that fight that you always see on the news of the media yelling people with questions. I'm gonna join in and start saying some questions as well. Kind of cool to be here in person because you always see in the news the arguments the media has with Donald Trump, and right here you're seeing it live. So it's people right here. They're prepping to give their questions. They got the microphones all ready, just be shoving right in front of the president's face to see what's gonna happen, try to get their response. A lot of times, Donald Trump's pretty stern with these media people. Maybe I'll say something just to try to get Donald Trump riled up. Maybe get him to roast me on live TV. Well, I'm just gonna try to ask a simple question, but
how would he do
more
that?
than likely, I'm probably gonna get drowned out by all of these people who are always just yelling on the TV screen. What's the key to getting off some questions?
I feel like if he do that, he gonna fuck up his credibility, and they gonna be like, oh, you just on here to troll now. Now you just come over here to just to troll me type shit. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the way that I think. I feel like that might fuck up his credibility a little bit if he do some shit like that.
Questions when they come through here, if we only have like 10 seconds or.
Oh, well, it's. You can't go over there, but you can shout if you know. I'm sorry. You're interviewing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you need to ask me if you're going to interview me.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Who are you with?
My name is Nick Shirley. Nayib Bukele has arrived. He has pulled up in the Suburban right here.
So you need to ask me if you're going to interview.
To come greet him. I thought I was gonna get a shot there and ask a question or something. However,
already?
That was quick. That was a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. And now we're going into the press room. From here, I had no idea where we were going. I didn't know what room the next meeting was going to be in or where it would be. If it was going to be
he got a cameraman today?
Or if it was going to be in some other room. So I followed the rest of the reporters into the
he normally got a cameraman, but like
eventually got pushed through to another room.
The first day,
outside,
he was by himself.
Outside, they started putting us into categories.
But I guess since he pressed now, he can bring his cameraman with him.
As if you were a videographer, a cuts, or taking stills as in photos. I just followed the crowd, and next thing I know, I was getting pushed into the Oval Office. And I looked up, and I'm in the middle of the meeting between Nayib Bukele and President Donald Trump.
Office right now.
Damn, he damn near got a front seat.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to have a friend of mine because we went through this together.
Well, imagine having a conversation with all those fucking cameras around you. That nigga's struggling. He said, I don't give a fuck if I'm on you. I'm getting the best audio. That shit gotta be uncomfortable as hell being stretched out in a suit. Like just standing there like these the whole time in a suit.
And within the first few minutes of the meeting, Donald Trump started talking about how Joe Biden and the Democratic Party had destroyed the border by letting in millions of illegal migrants.
Well, we had a terrible thing happen. We had an administration that allowed people to come in freely into our country from not only South America, but from all over the world, many from the Congo and Africa. This was allowed by a man who, what he did to our country is just unbelievable. So we're straightening it out. We're getting him out.
This is our last video, and we hopping into some games.
Stupid people running this country. I can say what they've done to us at the border should never and can never be forgotten. It's a sin that they did, and you are helping us out.
While this meeting was being televised for the entire world to see, Donald Trump and Nayib Bukele started talking about new numbers of the border, and at this moment, Donald Trump took the opportunity to call out CNN for not reporting the correct numbers at the border.
This morning, 99%, 99.1% to be exact.
Why are those numbers not in the media?
99.1% of what?
To be
At the moment, Donald Trump and Nayib. While this meeting was being televised for the entire world to see, Donald Trump and Nayib Bukele started talking about new numbers of the border, and at this moment,
Of the
Donald
border,
Trump took the
99% of
opportunity
people
to
not
call
coming
out
through,
CNN for not
or
reporting the correct numbers at the border.
This morning, 99%, 99.1% to be exact.
Why are those numbers not in the media?
Well, they get out with the fake news, you know, like CNN over here doesn't want to put them out because they don't like.
that bitch looked at mad like, why is he speaking on me?
I think they hate our country, actually.
At this point, Donald Trump opened up the meeting to anybody to ask any question from inside, and I was surprised because
What questions would
anybody
y'all
could
ask?
any question. There was no line, there was no hand raising. Whoever could speak the loudest would get their questions out. And this is where Donald Trump and the lady next to me from CNN started to have an ongoing battle for the rest of the meeting.
For the rest of the meetings?
President Trump.
No, let's not start
Mr.
with
President.
CNN. It's just so. They're just so.
How the hell did they know that she was CNN? What she got on her that say CNN? She don't got shit.
And I
Maybe you
quickly
just see that
learned
bitch so much. You
anything
like, that's
could
a
happen in
CNN
this
bitch.
meeting. There was absolutely no script, no rules. Anybody could ask anything at any time. Whoever wanted to speak.
Damn, that
could
nigga
speak.
really
It was just a
front
matter of
row
who
for
could
real.
speak louder and who could speak longer to get their question off. And this is where the argument between Donald Trump and the CNN reporter started as she asked him about the deportation of an MS-13 gang member from Maryland who was originally from El Salvador, and the rest of Donald Trump's cabinet came in with.
So, no, I don't even know what happened. Let me just be quiet.
President Trump, how important is it for you to send these prisoners to Secot?
Let's hear the question from this
Do you-
very low-rated anchor of CBS.
Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, President Trump. Do you plan to ask President
Brenda's
Bukele
very
to help
low-rated
return
anchor.
the man who your administration says was mistakenly deported? The man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador?
Well, let me ask Pam, would you answer that question?
Sure, President. First and foremost, he was illegally in our country. He had been illegally in our country. And in 2019, two courts, an immigration court and an appellate immigration court, ruled that he was a member of MS-13 and he was illegally in our country.
Can you just also respond to that question?
Maybe he was trying to get out that life.
CNN, and they always ask it with a slant.
And nigga said, I'm done catching hats. It's not for me no more.
Watching them, but would you answer that question also?
Yes, gladly. So, as Pam mentioned, there's an illegal alien from
That's security?
El Salvador. With respect to you, he's a citizen of El Salvador.
No bullshit, any ball security nigga. I just know they be power tripping.
So, it's very arrogant even for American media to suggest that we would even tell El Salvador how to handle their own citizens as a starting point. And I can promise you, if he was your neighbor, you would move right away.
So you don't plan to ask for his help to get him back? Is that your position? Well,
No version of this legally ends up with him ever living here because he is a citizen of El Salvador. That is the president of El Salvador. Your questions about it for the court can only be directed to him.
I asked President Bukele, what is your
They shutting that bitch down.
Do you plan to return him?
Well, I'm suppose you're not suggesting that I smuggle a terrorist into the United States, right?
Well, Mr. President, you said that if the Supreme Court said someone needed to be returned, that you would abide by that. You said that on Air Force One just a few days ago, and they said that it must be facilitated.
Why don't you just say, isn't it wonderful that we're keeping criminals out of our country? Why can't you just say that?
Well, it's a legal dispute, so I just wanted to get some clarity on it, Mr. President.
That's why nobody watches you anymore. You have no credibility. Please go ahead.
How essential is it for you guys to be locking up these prisoners? And do you think more presidents should follow suit like you guys as far as taking a hard stance on crime here in the United States?
I do. I think everybody has to. The president said it better than anybody.
And after I had somehow managed to get out my
he got a question.
Donald Trump opened up the room for more questions, and him and CNN went right back at it.
On tariffs, do you have an update? Mr. President, for businesses that want clarity,
He don't like that bitch.
How long do you think the exemptions will last?
Thank you.
Damn. It's really that bitch fault. They could have popped off so many questions, but she ain't know how to shut the fuck up, huh? That bitch ruined it for everybody.
Thank you, Press.
Thank you, Naive.
Thank you.
Bitch, you see you don't fuck with you.
All right, now we're heading out of office. That was
And nigga
crazy.
said, let me grab a selfie right quick.
Trump was just going after the lady from
He said, let me
next to
flick it up.
CNN. And here, we're on the lawn of the White House. Beautiful, beautiful place right here. I'm gonna confront the CNN lady. How do you guys feel like your briefing went?
We didn't do a briefing.
Or how do you guys feel like your questions went?
Typical Monday, you know?
And is it normal for Trump to attack you like that? No? How's that usually go? The way the White House works is here on the West Wing is where all the important meetings happen. That's where I was just at during the
But they
Oval
finna
Office.
get cut
And then right
into-
here you have the residency, and then on the other side is the East Wing. Donald Trump lives inside of the residency. The second and third floors are primarily for the president and for his family.
Second and third?
And a fun fact about the White
Damn,
House:
they get 2
all of
floors?
the windows are bulletproof.
All
And they
the
even
windows?
say they are bomb-proof. Somebody in 2011 tried to shoot in at the White House from a nearby street, and Secret Service didn't even notice that the windows got shot at because that's how bulletproof they are. The White House is quite literally the most secure house in the entire country. You couldn't find a house more secure than the White House. They have Secret Service.
Can you pop a
24/7,
window?
Snipers on the roof. In Secret Service here, there's upwards of 8,000 Secret Service members in the Secret Service. I don't know exactly how many are here at the White House. However,
Shit.
everywhere you go, you see a Secret Service member, whether it be outside or inside or at the front doors. There's Secret Service everywhere here. And inside of the Oval Office, I didn't get a chance to look. However, it is rumored, whether it be true or not, there is a button that is supposed to be used for like nuclear weapons or something. That's kind of a rumor. But they said that Donald Trump turned that into a button to order Diet Coke. So he clicks that button and a Diet Coke comes. I don't know if it's true or not, but it is kind of funny that that news and
It's
that rumor
funny.
gets spread across the interwebs. I really wanted to know what happens at the White
A
House
Diet
when
Coke
there is
button.
no press and no television, and to see how the White House is operating underneath Donald Trump in 2025. So I spoke with the Deputy Press Secretary to see what
okay.
happens behind the doors when nobody is watching. And how would you say the changes are here in the White House from Trump's previous presidency and then Biden's presidency and now underneath Donald Trump's second presidency? What kind of changes and what's it like here inside the White House?
Well, we're all gas and no brakes here at the White House. We had 4 years to really prepare for this amazing moment, this mandate, over 77 million Americans who voted for President Donald Trump. And now we do know where kind of all the bodies are buried, if you will. And we came here with the plan and we're executing that plan. I don't think so many people realized how well prepared the team was to execute not just executive actions, but communicating with the House and the Senate, using the full constitutional authority of the executive branch to fulfill the president's agenda.
How long did it take in order for Trump to come into office and really start getting things done?
1 minute. He raised his right hand, he put his hand on the Bible, and he was ready to go.
And here inside the White House, from people that were here underneath Biden's staff that are now working underneath Trump's staff, what's the sentiment and what's the feelings like, and like what's the change of pace like?
Well, there's a lot of what we call career staff members. A lot of them have been offered ways of offboarding into private service, because if they are not on board with the agenda, we want to give them an opportunity to seek other employment if they're going to obstruct the will of the people and the president's agenda. So we do still have some people who have gone through generations of administrations who are committed to the mission, and we enjoy their employment here. But if you are going to be an obstruction to the president and this administration, we have given them ample.
The fuck? Did my interwebs just
go through the books and realize if you aren't a critical asset to this administration, if you are duplicative, if your services are no longer needed, we are making those changes.
And how often are you guys seeing people coming in and out of the White House, as far as like people like Elon Musk coming in? Like how quick and how frequent do you see people like that coming inside of the office?
Well, Elon Musk is a special government employee in SGE, so he is here almost every single day. But then we also have foreign dignitaries. We have the president of El Salvador here. We have the prime minister of Italy coming on Thursday. There's no shortage of visitors to the White House. They are realizing that this president is here to do business and to make deals and to really push forward a.
I mean, they got to keep that schedule crazy. They got all these people coming in and
age
out.
in America, and you've got everyone from the Jamie Dimon to the Mark Zuckerbergs to foreign dignitaries. Everyone is here to see the president.
And for the people that did work underneath Joe Biden here in the White House, how do they describe the changes they've seen here since Trump's gotten into office?
Anyone who is working here at the White House or in the administration is happy to have a president that is actually doing the job, who has not relinquished the control of the executive branch to unnamed, unknown bureaucrats. The president of the United States is in the driver's seat of this administration and of this country, and I think that's a massive change from the last 4 years.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how transparent would you say this presidency is being with the American people?
10 does not even accurately represent it. He is at a million. He is the most transparent president in American history. This is something that he enjoys doing, but it's really a reflection of how he feels about the American people. He wants the American people to have unfettered access to what he has to say, which is why he's so transparent.
And I was surprised today because I went into the Oval Office and I was like, is that the Oval Office? I was calling office because I was like, is that the Oval Office? I don't want to call it something if it's not. But we walked into the Oval Office and I was one of the people that could ask a question, and nobody asked me, this is the question you need to ask, this is what's gonna happen. Literally, I could have said anything and the president would have had to answer.
It is the freedom, it's the true freedom of the press. We open up our doors to all types of media. Caroline Leavitt, under the leadership of Taylor Butterwich and Stephen Chung as well, have opened up this White House to historic levels of reporters. It's a reminder to a lot of people that Joe Biden, his administration, did away with over 400 press badges from reporters.
They got rid of 400 press badges.
Got rid of 400.
400?
So there was not really any transparency then?
At all. And there was
rid of 400
an effort on day one here to reinstate all those press badges to make sure that the press briefing room in this White House is open to all who are credentialed to do media.
And to ensure that there is no censorship or probing or planned questions going on, unlike the previous administration, I asked one of the reporters who frequently reports from the White House how it all works. As far as everything coming in and out of this press briefing room, how would you say the transparency is?
It's wide open. I mean, no one's ever told us to say anything or not say anything or not share. It's very, very transparent.
So you never have to come with questions already ready to ask that you have to get vetted from the White House?
You definitely should be ready with a question, but there is no vetting of any variety. And a lot of the new media people that are here too, they say the same thing. No one's ever, told me to ask this question or, hey, can you ask this question?
For instance, if Caroline's ever up there and she says something bad, does she ever say, wait, actually don't put that out?
I have never heard that. As soon as she's up there talking, it's ready to go.
But it's live though, ain't it?
That pulpit eventually makes it into the ears of the American people.
Absolutely.
Nothing gets cut.
I've never seen anything get cut.
That's how it should be here in America, right? We should be able to say and have a free press here inside the White House.
I would definitely agree with that part.
Here in the press room, you have one floor, and then there's actually a bottom floor to the press room?
Yeah, there's multiple layers, obviously.
Really? Can we go down?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Here you have other news
There's
media desk. You have
multiple
BBC
layers?
News, I saw that.
They're looking at him like, who the fuck is this?
Here as well. And you have Fox News. You have C-SPAN. How are you doing, Peter?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Good, good. We're doing a little tour of the White House, showing people what it's like here in 2025. How would you describe the White House underneath Donald Trump compared to Joe Biden?
A lot of sound bites.
A lot of sound bites, he says. I'm now leaving the White
Lot
House.
of sound
and
bites.
What a privilege
That
and
sound
honor
like a
it was
fancy
to
way of
enter
saying a lot of
inside
clips.
of the House of the
Lot of
country here
sound
in the United
bites.
States, the
We
White
need to
House,
get our
Mr.
sound bites up,
President
guys.
And it's amazing
Need
to
to get
see
our
how it
sound
works.
bites up.
They don't filter any of the information that comes in or out of the White House. Everything you see is what it really is like inside the White House. The fight that you see inside the Oval Office,
Right, you're
the
only-
media spewing questions like crazy, that's how it is inside of the Oval Office. They didn't ask me for any questions prior. I could go in there and I could have asked anything. If you are an American citizen, it's time to appreciate how lucky you are to live here inside of this nation. Right now, we have a president and an administration that's trying to be as transparent as possible for the American people, doing interviews every single day. Whether you like the president or not, you cannot disregard and you should respect how much transparency we are getting from our current administration inside the White House. It's an honor and privilege to be an American citizen. Only 4% of the world are citizens of this country, and it is the best country in the entire world. And if you guys are happy and proud to be an American like I am, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys next video.
Shout out Trump. Shout out Nick Charlie. WV. Alright, so we're gonna hop into some Assassin's Creed. And then later throughout the night, as it get like later on, then we're gonna play some Repo. Oh, let me change title. Let me change title. Let me change title. Just changed Twitch title. Got changed YouTube title. Valhalla. Valhalla. We shall go to Valhalla. That is how you spell Valhalla, right? Valhalla. Valha. Add that second L. There we go. There we go. Twitch good, YouTube good. Now we just gotta start the game up. Downloading content. What the fuck? I don't know what content it is to download. It must have had a little update or something last night. Through the wire. Yes. Yes. Ubisoft honestly like might be one of the worst companies because like this shit gonna load up and like it did that. Oh, it loaded on the first try for once. Okay. You know that's the first. Ubisoft over here improving. It's the first time I've seen it ever load anything on the first try. First time. It's the first time. First time I ever seen them do that shit. On our Valhalla shit. We making it too. We might not make it to Valhalla though, cause like low-key, now that I think about it, this is the game about choices. And it's like we been making some fucked up choices. And if I'm trying to go to Valhalla, am I really gonna make it? Am I really gonna make it with the fucked up ass choices I'm making? Probably not. Probably not. To the wire. Thunder and the storm. Power. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I can't charge.
All ashore! Take
what you can and be swift about it. Right now.
Or we slay every last man and take
But
all the
we cool though. We
time
got like
we need.
2.5 bars. Are we right? I forgot we left off with a raid. And I fucked this raid up so many times. Oh, I might damn near fucking lose my...
Take the arms. Find what they hide and take it. And kill them. They spill some ink.
Come, brothers. God is with me.
Bro, he was aiming for somebody else. Nigga was aiming for one fucking person. His don't do not a single thing to that person, but to me they fucking killed me when he wasn't even aiming at me. He was aiming somewhere the fuck else.
Take what you can and be swift about it. Or we slay. Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need. Should we be so lucky?
Let me these different raids. Just maybe, right? Just maybe. I should put up my shield.
Take arms. Find what they hide and take it. And kill those guards.
God damn, they sinner.
Catch up.
We watching to the back. Have your guts now. Bleed! Break you!
Where's that go? Bro, I held my shield up. Fuck out of here. Somebody explain to me how the fuck that killed me. These little niggas with the long ass sticks, they're like, I know I just started this game, but so far they're the worst people. Like, genuinely, what in the fuck is going on? That the tiniest little tap from the fucking blaze killed me.
Or we slay every last man and take all
I hate
the
those
time
bitch ass
we need.
niggas. And then we got these 4 slow fucks that just want to sit on our ship and not do shit. I'll probably be on this game like another hour and a half. And then we're gonna
Hold your arms. Find what they hide and kill those guards.
Stomp that nigga head. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Stomp his head. Head top.
Got your jobs.
Like, bro, my people's gotta get the fuck out of my way. They not even taking damage. They just sitting there body blocking my fucking hits. Niggas is over here body blocking my hits and then not taking none of the damage. My people standing in front of me, stopping me from hitting them. And then the blades going apparently right through them.
And be swift about it.
And then it's touching me. I'm fucking tickling them.
Sacrifice to the hound. We slay every last man and take all the time we need. Should we be so lucky?
Gonna pull out our shield again. I have supplies and materials on this thing, right?
Back to arms. Find what they hide and take it. Kill those guards.
God, I ain't kill him yet.
Jesus, guide my blows. Not much longer, corpse.
That nigga brain just flew off. Blood spewing. Bro, like, what the fuck was that? Get the fuck off my nuts, bitch. I swear to God, I was spamming the dodge. I swear to fucking God, I was spamming the dodge. This nigga's a bitch. He literally sits here, take all of my hits, turn around, and then fucking put up a fucking literally unbreakable fucking block. A literal unbreakable fucking block.
All ashore. Take what you can and be swift about it. Or we slay it. Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need. Should we be so lucky? No arms. Find what they
First one
hide
of my
and take
people,
it.
that's my bad. I low-key like wanna maybe upgrade that shit. Damn, maybe I shouldn't I don't know, fuck it, oh well.
Hell with you. Come on then.
Bro, like how, somebody tell me how y'all niggas can just take hits, take endless hits, right, and then put up your fucking unbreakable ass block. Knock your man's out of here. My niggas not even fighting for real. They just standing there. Niggas throwing one hit a fucking second. Didn't I train these niggas better than this?
All ashore! Take what you can and be swift about it.
Y'all supposed to be out here like me, cutting up, going crazy.
Taking
niggas' heads off.
Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need. Should we be so lucky?
But I genuinely don't know. Like, it don't tell me what the fuck you're upgrading. Like, when you upgrade it, don't say what you're upgrading. All these say is just like additional increase, additional increase, additional increase. Like, I wish it would tell you or like show you the amount that you're upgrading, if that makes sense. Like, why the fuck is it telling me it's an upgrade available, but not saying what the fuck I'm gonna upgrade for it?
Take the arms. Find what they find and take it. And kill those guards! Let's bleed you!
His little fucking thing didn't even pop up for one, and for two, I had my fucking shield. I'm about to be so done with this game. I will uninstall this shit so fucking quickly. I will uninstall this shit so quickly.
All ashore! Take what you can and be swift about it. Or we slay... Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need. Should we be so lucky?
I need to upgrade this helmet. Okay, so it do evasion +1, H-res, whatever the fuck that is. Armor, resistance. What do the boots give me? Armor, resistance, evasion. What the fuck is H-res? Health resistance? Evasion +1. I was wondering like why I couldn't see my fucking helmet on before I had that shit hitting. Armor, health resistance, evasion. Armor. Let's upgrade their helmet again.
Hide and take it. And kill those guards!
Bro, cause like how the fuck do they just take hit after hit after hit like that and don't get knocked down? But you telling me that nigga managed to fucking swing mid with him getting fucking chopped up with fucking tomahawks and shit? Man, fuck out of here.
Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need. so lucky. Loaded arms! Find what they hide and take it. And kill those guards!
God loves me!
Spread out, damn it!
Bro, that's dick suck. I pressed the stomp button so many fucking times, but what happened? Like, how the fuck did it take him all those hits to die? Fuck out of here. How the fuck? How? Which one of those fuck niggas just killed me off that shit? They call all my health. And you got like a limited fucking range? Fuck out of here.
Who wants some?
Yeah, this nigga right here. This is fucking. Can I literally, I swear to God, I fucking pressed the dodge button. I pressed the dodge button and what happened? He jumped into his fucking hit. This game is pissing me off. Genuinely, like if I'm pressing the dodge button and I'm dodging,
Take what you can and be swift about
why the fuck would it jump into his hit?
Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need. Should we be so lucky?
Where the fuck is my fellow assassin brethren? That's why we're losing.
Back to arms! Find what they hide and take them. And kill those guards!
Bleeding dunghill! Read the word! Sights die!
My stamina low-key cooked right now. See what the fuck I'm talking about? Like, I don't even want to help this nigga because he's the worst type of people. Bro, come, like, this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. How can these niggas just have non-stop fucking hit after hit after hit, and then these bitches don't fucking break? Hey man, fuck out of here. Most OP nigga in this fucking game. I've literally had boss battles that was less harder than these niggas. How the fuck did he just stab me through my fucking shield? Bro, come on, he just stabbed me through my fucking shield. I shouldn't even have went back and hell with that nigga. It's always them long pole bitch ass niggas. That's exactly what the fuck it always is. It's always them hoe ass niggas like that. Everybody else up close getting fucked up. But nah, what is that? What you got? You got a bitch ass nigga like that wanna fucking put a blade on the back of a long ass pole that's apparently fucking unbreakable and anything like that. But these shields that are fucking way stronger than they fucking poles, right? Them bitches getting getting broken everything. Getting broken everything, but we have fucking indestructible fucking poles over here. Like, break they fucking poles the same way we can break they fucking shields and shit. Knock them bitches out they fucking hands. But nah, they don't want to put that shit in the fucking game, alright? They said, oh, OP character, okay. OP character, okay. We'll just leave him in there. Fuck out of here. Like, look what I'm doing with light hits. And then every time we come up against these bitch ass niggas up here with these long ass fucking poles and long ass fucking hammers, all of a sudden these niggas damn near fucking unstoppable. See, like, look at that. He just had a big fire. How the fuck do he get another one? He got 3 back to back. 3 big fires back to back. And you know those are unblockable, unstoppable. Got lucky as shit with that wall being right there. Watch, you about to put up the see? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, where am I? Now I'm fucking stuck up against every fucking type of wall there is.
All lends me strength.
You wrong. Bro, one, my shield was fucking out. My shield was fucking out right there. And he just had a hit. He literally just had a fucking hit. How the fuck can he go from a full-on stab and then reset and then do a full-on stab in less than a fucking second with my fucking shield out and go through my fucking shield? Like I said, these the most OP bitch ass nigga there is. And Assassin's Creed wonder why the fuck they fell off. Cause they make shit like this. And this is exactly why the fuck Assassin's Creed fell off. $80 game right here. $80 fucking game with fucking non-beatable characters. A fucking broken ass $80 game. Oh cool, my shield don't do shit but his do, huh? My shield don't do shit but his do, huh? Like, this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck us, like, about to be fuck us the whole Assassin's Creed franchise in a second. About to be fuck the whole franchise. Bro, fight your own fucking man. The game want to make the people that's about to die all of a sudden. I'm locked in, literally locked in. Got the fucking 4 little white arrows showing I'm fighting the one person, right? Locked in on that person, and I'm swinging, and then all of a sudden that shit just fucking swinging randomly, magically around a thin fucking air. Nigga over here doing fucking ballerina tricks with his axe and shit. Swing that bitch, put it into their fucking neck, and kill them. Pop they fucking head off. Like it's not that hard. Treat these niggas like they Legos. Pop their heads.
Should we be so lucky?
But nah, instead they want to have this dick suck ass game.
Find what they hide and take it. And kill those guards!
See, niggas just did like a fucking triple step jump slice.
Take your last breath!
Another bitch nigga with a long fucking pole. You see that? Bitch nigga with a long pole got an unbreakable bitch nigga pole. And he's just fucking... Bro, he literally is just sitting there charging. His fucking yellow thing didn't even pop up. He just had 2 fucking hits back to back with no yellow things popping up. How the fuck are you supposed to dodge something that they're not showing you any fucking dodge mechanics for? They said, oh, dodge this, but we don't want you to be able to know that you're supposed to be able to dodge it though. He's just gonna fucking randomly charge you. He's just gonna be able to randomly fucking charge you, right? And I hope whoever owns Assassin's Creed, bro, I hope them niggas genuinely fucking die. This entire franchise fell downhill.
All ashore! Take what you can and be swift about it. Or we slay.
Like, there is no reason the only person every time, the only person I've died to this entire fucking raid, which I've done like fucking 20, 30 fucking times, the only person I've died to is those long pole bitch ass niggas that are unbeatable, unfucking stoppable. Like, them niggas literally are OP. Their fucking poles, their little braids don't break, but these fucking shields do. How the fuck shields break, but poles don't? Like, I've never died to one of these niggas. Unless it was like in the very, bro. And then these people over here not even letting me get my fucking head. This bullshit the fuck off of my screen.
Get round the side.
Bro, just kill me. Just kill me. Now that hit don't want to kill me no more. Like, I'm trying to hit the fucking person. My mans keep getting in the fucking way. Body blocking my shit. Why the fuck are you body blocking my fucking hits? Bro, damn. Stupid ass fucking desk wanna break his shit again, man.
All ashore! Take what you can and be swift about it. Or we slay every
No,
last
because
man
his
and
dick's
take all
up.
the
On
time
God,
we
is
need.
literally the
Sure
worst
be so
fucking dick up.
lucky.
Like, I promise to God, this game is so fucking weird. Like, this game is literally so fucking weird. How the fuck I beat everybody the fuck else, and then it comes to these long pole niggas that are literally invincible. Fucking invincible. They barely die. Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I gotta kill fucking everybody. My team's not killing shit. They can barely kill the long pole niggas. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, you would think that these niggas would have at least some bit of fucking intelligence, right? I wanna know how the fuck the niggas with the long pole shit don't break. How the fuck I can smack your shield and smack that bitch into pieces, but you got a little fucking wooden ass pole with a blade on the back of that bitch, and that bitch don't break at all. That bitch don't break for shit. That shit don't make no fucking sense. I swear to God, bro. Like, I was about to play Assassin's Creed for a little bit tonight, then hop to a different game. The Assassin's Creed shit about to end like within 30 minutes. I've been playing this shit for 30 minutes and 45 seconds.
Find what they hide and take it.
Fuck! Bro, like, it's literally OP. The game is unfucking beatable. The game is literally damn near unfucking beatable. I'ma run that bitch back one more fucking time. Why the fuck these niggas even drop an unbeatable game? This is exactly why the entire Assassin's Creed franchise went downhill. I'm glad to see them niggas fail. I hope whoever made that bitch sitting there homeless right now. I hope that nigga homeless on the corner begging. That's what the fuck I hope. If it wasn't past my hours, I would have returned this game. At this point, the one with the fucking fucked up ass graphics is better than this shit. They did good as fuck on the newest game. How many years did it take them? The last good Assassin's Creed game I heard of was fucking Black Flag. That's the last good Assassin's Creed game. Them niggas fell off after that shit. Genuinely, they fell the fuck off. They dropped that like a couple weeks ago. I'm hip. I seen it. I was thinking about buying it. But honestly, like, this shit just turned me off with the whole Assassin's Creed. We got shit like this, unbeatable dick suck ass characters. Everybody else had popped right the fuck off. Origins, Odyssey, and hella people say Valhalla is one of the best. I know Valhalla's not one of the best. Look at this shit. If Valhalla was one of the best, this shit only got 114 viewers right now. This shit averaged like Shadows 2.7K, Valhalla 1.4, Odyssey 134, Black Flag 80, Assassin's Creed 2, that's the one that we had last time, 36, Origins 30, Mirage 133, 105, 6. Like, this is one of the lower, like, I guess it's like a mid-rater game on Twitch. Look at followers. $2.7K, 27K, 957K, 633K for mine, 462 for Black Flag, 278 for Assassin's Creed 2, 903 for Origins, 218 for Syndicate, 35 for Mirage, 252 for Unity. Damn, I did play Unity. Shit crazy. Ooh, I almost exited the stream, the whole stream. Origins top tier. I don't know if I ever played it. That's the Egyptian one. I don't think I played that one. Now look, right? You about to see me come on here, fuck up every person, and I genuinely mean it, every person. Right? I'm about to come fuck up every person. Bro, why the fuck is they just still sitting there? Vikings don't spark interest for you? I feel it. I love Vikings.
They want arms. Find what they hide and take it. And kill those guards!
Like, this time when we beat these niggas, wow. No, I'm so done with this shit. I genuinely is fuck Assassin's Creed. It's genuinely fuck Assassin's Creed for the rest of the time. Odyssey with Spartans. I think they should have just kept that shit to when it was just you just being an assassin and you gotta sneak around and do this shit. Why the fuck am I going on whole pillaging ass raids with a bunch of bitch ass niggas that can't even fucking fight? Like, why the fuck am I doing that? What, now I changed my wallpaper? Yeah, I changed it to the darker theme. It changes every 30 minutes. I had it on the light theme before. Didn't know that I had it on the light theme. But yeah, fuck Assassin's Creed, since they want to have a dick suck ass game that where they had literally have impossible people. It used to be the beach. I genuinely don't know what the fuck it was. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck it was. Dang, COVID-19. Damn, I can't even say that. Nah. Well, I'm not sure if I can now. But that shit used to get YouTube vids flagged and take it down off that word. That's why I think you say, oh, the vid. Like, oh, I caught the vid or some shit like that. Hell yeah. Can I join multiple people games yet? Nope. Still a solo type shit, I guess. Yeah, I'm pressing shift tab, get the fuck out of this shit. But like, okay, I guess the PC don't want a PC today. I don't have a wife. I don't know why you keep saying that. Damn, it's been a minute since I played this shit. But I need more clips. More a lot of clips. I ain't posted a clip in 2 days. But I might as well be married. That's the same. I ain't posted a clip in like 2 days. I'm finna fall off the YouTube algorithm. Damn, I forgot. How do you pick shit up? Is it E? Is it left click? Cause like the cart was left click, right? So I'm gonna just assume it's left click. It's not left click, but I feel like that shit worth money. I don't know if I'll rage on this bitch, but I definitely get jump scared or some shit probably. I have mods for this game, Ike. But like, I don't know, is mods gonna fuck with the experience of solo player? I rage when shit breaks. I sure do, huh? Here they go with the music and shit. Bro, come on, man. We just started. There's no reason. How the fuck you know I'm in this house? I guess someone's got security cameras around this bitch somewhere. I'm playing this shit for clips only. At this point, this game has fell underneath the category to me of I'm bored with it because I do the same shit over and over, but I wasted my money, so I can't return it. But nah, I remember that for sure. I definitely remember that. That we don't gotta worry about. I'm out of stam. I forgot about stam. I can't just run. Okay, run and slide. Bet. And then tab is the map. How can I not grab that? Low-key might switch to a different horror game. Cause I don't think I'm gonna get the best horror clips knowing what all these people are. So like, how the fuck is that only 1,500 when I put a 600 in there earlier too? We got 21 now, so we got 36. I'm hip. But like, I feel like maybe the maps change. Oh, that's that low gravity shit I'm gonna need. Like, I wasn't even expecting her right there, and that bitch ain't even scared me. Yeah, that bitch was just standing there though. You know if I can get to level 4? I don't think so. I was watching these one streamers play it, and they had said they had only made it to like level 4 or 5, or like 5 or 6, but that was like with mods though. I dead ass might put my mods in this game. But like, said I can grab some. I know it was just a door. Okay, what the fuck was that? $2,100 bottle. Grab this shit. I thought it was gonna break. I also just heard like a noise when